Hey, yo, man, this Rome, your favorite rapper, man. And y'all know, man, it's been a crazy season this year, man. I got another special guest. This is real extra special, man. I got my big bro in the building, man, San Cannon.
What's up,
the
Rome?
fuck is the deal, big
What
bro?
it look like, man?
Hey, man, pleasure to have you on here, man.
Likewise, man. I see what you got moving.
Hey,
You know what I
man.
mean?
I'm shaking, man. Look, I get this shit from my big bros, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, we got to keep this shit going. And I just felt like you always was somebody that always was in my corner and always gave me game, whether it was on social media or if I ran into you in person. You always kept it clean, kept it kept it clean, kept it real, kept it honest, and kept it G. And always told me, Ron, keep this doing what you doing, little bro.
Right.
And we ended up in movies together, but we not even here to talk about me. We here to talk about.
We can talk about the movie. We can open up with the acting.
We can
open up with this. We got some on Tubi. Shout out to Jermaine Quick. You know what I mean? My brother, our brother, you know what I mean? He did a movie with us called Heartless. Joint came out tough. It's on Tubi right now. You go up there, check it out and all that, right?
Facts.
But we're about to do the part 2 in which he gave his son, my young boy Ty
Yola.
He gave Ty the movie. So, you know what I mean? We going to bring it to fruition. And
we most definitely going to bring it to the light, man, because
you got to go watch it. We can't really tell y'all how the spin going to be. But go watch it and you'll
please do
understand part 2 gonna be extra.
Please do. But I want to I actually want to start off the session with, you know, most people in my community know of you, but they don't know who you truly are in the flesh. You know what I mean? People done heard your name, they done seen the squad, they done seen the work. But I want you to really just, you know, bring them back to the essence of who San Cannon is, you know what I mean, and what you bring, what you brought to the game, what you still bring into the game, and what you mean to Philadelphia.
Oh man, the last part of what you just said was so heavy. What I mean to Philadelphia, that would be for like guys like you to really expand on. I would never say, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I know I love my city.
Facts.
I think I'm the Philliest.
Facts.
I think when it comes to artists moving artists and pushing the culture forward, I've always been a culture caretaker. You know what I'm saying?
True indeed.
You know, I came into it with my own squad, you know what I'm saying? Features with many MCs, you know what I mean? Started the concert series because we ain't had nowhere to go.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I say I learned from y'all. I learned from my big bros that.
Like, shout out to OG Larry, but once Larry stopped, you know what I'm saying? The city got dark for a little while because it wasn't nowhere to harness our talent for us to feel like stars, be next to each other, rock fans, and it wasn't no internet.
It wasn't.
So it was really about being in the building, rubbing elbows, let your thorough speak for itself, your talent speak for itself, and building. You know what I'm saying?
No, that's facts.
I definitely continued that.
You most definitely did.
All the way up until now. We got a concert coming up this Sunday, the Underground Apex, Mach 27. You know what I mean? It might be Mach 28, I'm not sure, but you know,
shout out to every artist too.
Man, there's endless dope niggas on this joint. Endless.
Straight up.
You know what I'm saying? And that's for the culture. You know what I'm saying? It's a stage for the Underground Apex, like the title say. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of guys here. I like to say that, you know what I mean, having a record deal don't make you dope.
No, it don't.
And if you believe in yourself and you hot, then you are that without having to, you know what I mean, be, I guess, co-signed by a record label,
exactly,
or whatever the case may be.
Right.
And a lot of guys in Philly are that. I mean, whether it was on the DVD, whether it was on the mixtapes, what have you. You know what I'm saying? I look at our city as like, can't get a mixtapes as far as independent artists is concerned.
Right.
Like when I look at New York, I felt like They Wave was like, you know, the Clues. They was really, really strong on that type side.
They really was.
When it came to Philly, us not having a market, us not having those labels and shit, we was like, fuck it, we the label.
Yeah, no, you know, real shit.
We gonna put this shit out. We gonna mob the streets. And we all started getting our own posters and pushing that line. So that's what I feel like.
Tapping into that independence too, because you had to, it kind of go back to NWA, like having to find where you can get your records pressed up at it, where you get the flyers done in, where you get how you get on a billboard. This is, like you said, we pushed, I think, that marketing.
My marketing example for that shit was Ram Squad. Yeah, I mean, I remember riding through the Greek
Facts.
And on your way down or on your way back, somehow you ended up riding.
Richard Allen. Yeah, real shit, right? But that was 12th Street.
And they used to have them fucking posters from the ground to the street light.
No, real shit.
The big boys.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
The team jackets, the varsity boots. This is all the shit I did in Kansas.
No, real
you know what I'm
shit.
saying? But that's what you're supposed to do. You see something thorough, you be moved by it, you take it, you push your twist to it, and then you add on.
There you go.
You know
that's why you're never copying, because you added on to the flavor.
Oh no, and I'm not like that Ram Squad movement was very infectious on me. You know what I'm saying? In fact, Hill put me and Gil on his first album. This genre, there's a song on there called "On the Corner." That shit was crazy. You know what I'm saying? So
see what I'm saying? This is what I'm saying. This is why I say what you mean to Philadelphia, because you really can tell those stories of how this shit really brewed. You know what I mean? And spilt over into a lot of people's cups. And you took a lot of awards home. You know what I mean? You went in the building, 100+ deep, and you showed out. You know what I mean?
That was a wild award show. Do you remember Lady B coming at us?
Yes, I do.
She was like, this shit was hilarious.
And this is how dope Philly, this is how dope music and shit is, because a female. You see what I'm saying?
No, not only a female, the queen of Philly hip hop. You know what I'm saying? The legendary queen. Because I look at Muhammad Dia as a queen too.
Me too. That's what I'm saying. When I'm saying
Ham is definitely a queen.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean?
Hell yeah.
But Lady B is the grand queen.
She started.
You know what I'm saying?
She sparked it.
Like Shelly Shell.
Like Shelly Shell is a queen.
Yeah, exactly. Video.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? And Patty Jackson is the queen.
Yep.
A radio, like you mean.
Yep. And then you got our queen Patty LaBelle as our.
We can't. That's another level. With all due respect, Patty is another
level.
Oh hell!
But I only saying Patty because the entrepreneurship she done brought to the game outside of music has just been phenomenal.
Have you had one of her pies?
Oh man, I just ordered 2 of them last week. The mini joints. I put them in the. I just put them in the refrigerator and grab a little joint, sweet potato joint at that. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Patty LaBelle, man, the legend.
Yeah,
but these is all our queens, man, that held from Philadelphia, man, and put things out there.
Yeah, Lady B pushed it, and check it that awards though. Like at the time I was dealing with a Spanish female.
Okay.
I think Donald Trump came in with a Caucasian female, and Gil wife.
Yeah.
So
So everybody in there with a foreign.
No, she say out loud on the mic, like, I want to know why all Philly top rappers is in here with girls that ain't black. I said, oh shit. I couldn't believe it.
Let me set my ginger well on that.
Listen, shout out to Lady B. You know what I mean? Because she could do that. You know what I'm saying? But
she was trying to figure it out.
That ride home
was vicious.
Mommy had some questions. Like, damn, is it like? I'm like, no, it ain't like
that. It was like that
momentarily.
That's it. This is a moment,
you know man.
But it's history. But it's history. Shout out to Lady B.
That was a great award show.
Yes, it was. Yeah. Crazy, man. You know what I mean? It's crazy because, like I said,
Muhammad, rest in peace.
Mm-hmm.
Damn. I feel like Muhammad threw the best hip hop award shows. Damn, man, that's when we was at the convention center and all that. Yeah, real shit.
Rest in peace, man.
Yeah, man.
Damn. I was a young boy. Like, damn. Woo. This is what I'm saying, man. This is why I had to have Sand on the show, because I felt like I couldn't even get through the rest of my year without having you on here. You know what I'm saying? Just because, like I say, you a legend. I'm giving you your flowers while you on the show and while you here. You know what I mean? I ain't been in your presence in a while, but I'm giving you your flowers. You deserve them. You know what I'm saying? And not like I tell people, I'd rather give them to you while you here than give them to you while you're not here. And you can't actually hear me tell you the love that I got for you and the respect I got for you.
It's always been like that though. You know
what I'm saying? Always from the time I ran.
It's always been reciprocated.
Yeah, always. Always, big bro. You ain't never shy away from me. Oh no, you ain't never tell me nothing in harm. You always said, listen, put your best foot forward and just keep doing the music, Rome, everything else gonna come. And I used to be like, damn, I can't get a, Big Cuz used to be like, damn, I hit him. I was like, damn, I can't get a verse. I was like, but it ain't that I can't get a verse, because he ain't never tell me I can't get a verse. He told me, you still got things you gotta learn, you gotta do. I need you to level on up. I want to see what you do. I'm watching. Yes, you did.
Back in the day?
Yep. Because I remember I hit you and I was like, you was like, Nigga, I just looked at your shit. You don't need me, nigga. You don't really need nobody, nigga. Like, you got it. He literally told me this. And that's why when I told you that's crazy, because Big Cuz was like, well, he's like, yo, he's like, if Sandman told you that, nigga, then you got it, nigga. Because he ain't gonna tell nobody nothing. He'd have told you can't rap, nigga.
No, you was in your pocket. You know what I mean? Like, man, this Philadelphia, man. When it come to hip hop, bro, we just blessed. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? And it's just Philly, man. We the first city of America, nigga. The first capital of America, man. You know what I mean? Like,
that's why we got that cloud.
What are you talking about, man? That's like, there's so much history here that, like, I'm just proud of it all the way, man. And this is like, all that shit roll up into it. The sports, everything. You know what I mean? Like, when the Sixers and the Eagles fucked up, we fucked up. Yeah. The real ones
real shit.
You know what I'm saying? But, like, you know.
Yeah, my cousin, the Commanders fan, you know, I call him, he hate when I say the Commodores, but you know, they've been balling. They've been balling. So, like I told him, Cuz
ain't gonna say he a Commanders fan without being a lifelong Commander.
No, he not.
That I gotta respect.
That's why me and him go head to head all year.
But see, I always know, right, when you got a nigga that's my age or older, he ain't a city fan. Yeah, that's some family shit.
No, it is.
It's deeper than just that.
It is.
Somebody else was in the house. Yeah. That he loved on Sundays somewhere. Yeah, that shit was what it was.
It was that's what was on. Listen, he lived out there, right? He was born at Temple, but he moved.
Stayed here for 6 months of my life. Moved to Washington D.C.
Yeah, so his first football game he seen was a fucking Washington Redskins game. So I get it. Because I ain't gonna lie, one of my first games was the Buffalo Bills, and I was a Thurman Thomas, Andre Reed, Kelly.
I came up in a family that's just Phillied out.
But my mom and dad was Eagles to the point where when they died, I was just on some shit like my mom and them would sneaking. They would find tickets. They would stand out there. I said, fuck that. You know what? Eagles all the way for my mom and dad because they never got the chance to see. I was born a year after they.
Right? Not on some real shit. We gonna stop making Eagles anthems at the same time. Like we might as well just go ahead and do that together. Like it's goofy.
Oh, all right. You see,
no, because you got one, and I got.
But I ain't even really got one. I just made one for the whole NFL.
No, I got one.
You got one literally for the Eagles.
It's called Torch 9/11.
I know.
Based off of Foles and Wentz.
Yep. And I remember when you put that shit out.
And I dropped it, claiming we won the Super Bowl before we won.
We won this shit. Yeah,
exactly. On the record, I said it. You know what I mean?
Crazy.
Crazy. I'm diehard, man.
No, but I feel you on that, though, big bro.
Diehard.
No, real
shit. We need to go down there.
We really need to get busy. We do.
Yeah. That's on it. Like, that ain't even a record, but we gonna do that this season.
Yeah. Real shit.
I mean, straight up.
Because I already got to connect with Diamond Cuts where she was already supposed to play one of my Jones.
Shout out to Diamond Cuts.
Shout out to Diamond Cuts. You know what I'm saying? Through tune. You know what I'm saying? She was supposed to play a John, but they lost. The John they lost, I was salty as shit. So this is what made me make a John when they won the Super Bowl. I just made an NFL John period because I was making a John for the game. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna make a Saint John. But I ain't gonna make it just for the Eagles. I'm gonna make it a all-around football thing. Like whatever team you got, you will want these niggas to lead and run the game like this. That was my mentality going into this.
That's thorough as shit and very honorable, you.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't give a fuck about no other team,
I know,
nigga.
He don't.
I don't watch. You can't watch other football games in my house.
That's how I be
real
feeling.
Shit. You can watch the highlights. Like niggas be coming over this basketball.
No, real shit.
Kicking it. Somebody like, yo, cut the game on. I'm like, the Sixers ain't playing.
You feel me?
Fuck is we you talking about? We cutting on what?
Not on my TV.
What?
Cuz probably. And look, what? And I'm gonna keep it real. Cuz probably the only nigga that can cut them. And half the time he don't cut them on unless they playing the Eagles.
The only man I'm gonna honor is my father because he's a Steelers fan. You understand? Mm-hmm. My son just turned 5. He had an Eagles themed birthday party. I told my dad, "Where the Steelers, John, man."
Yeah, man. Yo, no, that's only right because he most definitely coming in with his shit.
But peep game, y'all remember when the Eagles and the Steelers was one team?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's the funny part.
The Steagles.
The Steagles. Yeah, I mean, and they don't even know they played games.
2 seasons together.
Yep, yes, they did.
2 seasons together because the nut ass draft took too many minutes from everybody. You know what I mean?
That's when they came in with the AFC shit and the NFC shit because
the Steagles. I need to run down on one of them jerseys.
And here we go again for the history of my community, my Entrepreneur Talk Live community. This is history. This is why I got Big Bro here, man. This is history. It's deeper than rap. This man been around the city for a very long time, man, and got mad history in it. Outside of making history in it, he's seen the history.
I'm a part of the history.
He a part of the history. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I love my show because I bring on real people.
I'm one of the pillars of Philadelphia hip hop.
True indeed.
And I say one of.
Yep. And you always been, but
whoever else you want to put in there, so be it. But I'm definitely one of them. And beyond rap, beyond being all the time, beyond that, you know what I'm saying, caring about this shit. Like, you know what I mean? So many niggas used to be like, yo, why you be throwing them shows, bro? Like, you worry about yourself. You know what I mean? And
but you ain't never been, I ain't never seen you be, if you walking in and to get an award, right, that you may know or may not know you're receiving, and you walk in there with over 100+ guys, this is what people got to understand. It wasn't 10, it wasn't 20, it wasn't 30, man. It was blocks. It was human beings supporting him. So if he can walk in there with almost a skating ring of people, what makes y'all think he had any selfishness on his bones? That's why I love when the re-up gang, when you got in the re-up gang, I loved it so much because I knew how lyrical you was. And I'm like, you know what? This is a time where Sam can actually spotlight his talent. But to see those guys have to keep up with my guys, and it was just like a wonderful match. I said, yo, this shit is fucking crazy.
First and foremost, salute to the gang.
Salute to the gang, man.
Lava, Pusha, Mob, you know what I mean?
I remember the first time I met him.
Fantastic Four.
Yep.
Re-up gang rollers and all that, you know what I mean?
I tried to offer Pusha some weed. That nigga looked at me and said, I don't smoke.
Real rap.
And I think we was in dances. One of the Jones of Delaware had when I first met Sam, and we was all, but I was in there with Face Money, and he's passing out the Ice City CD. That's when they got the Ice.
There's a picture online of that. Pusha had on red glasses.
Yep.
And we all had on the Philadelphia Coalition.
Everybody was in the stands, and we was like all in the pictures and shit. And I was down there blowing, because Face was like, "No, you go ahead and smoke, bro." I look up, who behind me?
Shout out to Face.
Shout out to Face Money. Re-up gang behind me.
For sure that.
I look, I see Miles and motherfucking Push. So Push looking, I thought he smoked because he looked down at me and shit. He ain't like to smoke though. So when I went to pass, he was like, I don't smoke. I was like, oh, all right. I was like, damn, this fucking smoke probably bothered me. Yeah. I'm like, damn. But it was a you know, again, like you said, Larry or whoever was putting the functions on, was putting on some great functions, man. That was one of my first.
Larry at Club Flow, we was rolling. Everybody could be them, you know what I mean, and get the opportunity. You had to be dope though. One thing, Larry, he held a standard of you have to be hot.
Yeah, no, real shit. That's one thing I ain't
no whackness highlighted in that joint.
It couldn't have been, because Larry ain't even like Larry ain't play. And if you ever look in Larry's face, Larry was always serious about everything he invested in.
How you feel about the turn of hip hop taking right now?
I mean, like I just told somebody the other day, it was like I had a producer hit me. He said, yo, you don't want no drill beats? I said, I ain't got no ops. He looked at me. He said,
I don't mean that wrong. It's turning.
Oh, turning back around to us. Because
how do you feel about it?
I love it.
You tuned in.
I love it because dropping? I love it because I mastered the internet and mastered the AI, mastered how the perception of how these things roll out from a business standpoint and a marketing standpoint. Tapping into that, it made me realize, like, damn, you can't sell records without a product. It's product placement. You either gonna be the product as the artist, or they gonna give you a product to sell with your impact with your music.
Shit, from the rip, they looking at you as the product.
Oh yeah, all the time.
You the
all
product,
the time.
Number one,
all the time. But I'm talking on an independent level, like you see, you know, just showing the under, because we in a wave now where niggas you got YouTubers and streamers, they blowing up just overnight.
Somebody I need, like, I'm older, right, and I'm not. I can't say I'm not versed with the internet, because I am. Like, you know that.
Yeah.
So,
but you ain't. You don't. You not.
This is what I'm
beaming in it.
This is what I'm getting at, right? As I understand it to be, one stream is worth a fourth of a penny.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, bro.
I seen Snoop Dogg say
he had over 40 billion streams, bro, and he only got 40,
2 billion.
2 billion, and he only got $40,000.
It was 46 bands or something like that.
That was it.
That's accurate math, right?
Mm-hmm.
So
that means everybody else, all the platforms that he.
For me, I feel vindicated in a way because I've been getting berated for years for not having my music available
online.
USB,
yeah,
right.
Yeah,
but I don't see the science in that.
You won't, and we never, none of us was supposed to.
And now where you can't really trace the money other than them eating off the commercials,
right?
They ain't giving us,
They not giving us nothing.
So
you got to stream 1,000 streams just.
I'm gonna take a page out of MF Doom and Ryan Leslie's playbook. You know what I'm saying? All my shit would be direct to consumer.
Gots to be.
I really want to announce the name now, but I'm choosing between two. But everything, the site, and it's going to be so. It's going to feel like hip hop. I think hip hop is too corporate, bro. Like
that's what happened. I'm glad you bringing that up. That's what happened. So the names, they got us attached to the names.
So not even that, man. It just be like a lot of nuances, a lot of monkey see, monkey do shit that become popular narrative, and the niggas will bring it to you like it's a golden rule,
right? Like it's a part of the game. Like who written that?
As I'm discussing, as I'm discussing putting together the website, right?
Right.
Nigga tell me.
Straight direct to consumer,
nigga
man.
Tell me. Don't have a header space that's played out. I said.
Gotta have a header space.
No. Played out how? What played it out? Right? So he said, don't nobody do it no more. And then he proceeded to show me a bunch of websites without headers. Right? Okay. I said, that's cool. But I don't really follow the masses.
Real shit. You're right.
To me, that's real estate space.
There you go.
You know what I'm saying? If I have a header and
I'm an artist, I'm something else.
I can use it. I can rent it out to somebody. Like I don't agree with you on that. But the narrative is, you shouldn't have one because it's no longer
because nobody else doing it, and that's
I can't rock with a lot of that.
You can't, you never will, because I'm going to tell you why you can't rock with that. I don't rock with nobody telling me anything that got to do with saying you can't, and I'm going to tell you why. Because if we stuck on can't, and you can't right then and there give me the next move on what we can, then why are we fucking talking about what we can't? We should just be proceeding on what we already know how to do. And if that header space ain't nothing that we got going on, it ain't shoot our numbers down, it ain't stopping fans from pressing subscribe or hitting the email joint, whatever's that you collect your fan, how you collect your fan, then what the fuck is the problem? And that's what people be too technical. That's the only thing about this shit today. You got people that's too technical, but they ain't doing none of the process of it. They just bringing, some shit they heard from somebody else or somebody else told them. And then you got the people that don't do nothing at all, that you can't even get the budge because they misbelieve you, because they not walking with you to see you actually getting those numbers and seeing those numbers. And then you got niggas like us that's just going to have to, like I tell people, I can show you better than I can tell you. Because at the end of the day, like you said, you gonna have to show him regardless. He talking that other shit, and you gonna still show him.
When you're a visionary, right? You have to share your vision.
You have to.
But you don't have to stall your vision for those who don't
understand. It's share the vision.
You understand?
Yep.
So for me, take for instance when we dropped MVP. And then when me and Big Bro separated on it and I kept the line, right?
Right.
I'm calling people like, yo, I kind of got my own Netflix. You know what I mean? It's this, is that.
Right.
Niggas like, where the antennas at for it? I'm like, bro, it's a streaming network,
bro.
Like I don't have antennas.
You don't need an antenna. You log on.
I'm like, but I can put your movie up. We could live broadcast, pay-per-view on demand, all that. I can give you a channel, skit, right? And then what happened was I started going on YouTube and finding dope shit, reaching out to the creators.
Right.
And now we mob.
There you go.
You know what I mean?
There you go. Not sitting around waiting for them to clock in, because at the end of the day,
it got so bad. Like I was moving so hard with the movies and these series and whatnot on the network, Melanated Vision Programming, that is.
Exactly.
we moving so crazy. You know how niggas was saying Netflix and chill. We had backwood and binge.
And niggas ain't catch on.
Real. No. By this time I'm rolling.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean?
As you should. Yep.
I got a crew of niggas from Pontiac, Detroit, man. Plugged in, plugged out, man. They thorough as shit. Like they really rock with me, man. Like, and when I say them niggas had series,
you see what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying?
Seasons.
Over 8 seasons.
This is what I'm saying.
Each episode 45 minutes. And people this shit was crazy.
And people don't understand. That's basically what Big Bro had was a place of where you can syndicate your work.
My man Bizzo from Atlanta with his series On the Bullshit from ATL. Like even right now with the podcast,
like I got over 30 something Jones. Boom. I send that first 2 seasons over to Big Bro. He can air those.
It's up.
You see what I'm saying? Y'all gotta
but you gonna have an entrepreneur talk channel.
Exactly. But this is what I'm just displaying
like
to the
community. Up the block. He has don't do that. Is it the Keith Ruffin Network? I believe it is.
Okay.
I believe it is. But Keith got his own channel on there. Listen, we about to do a
see massive
relaunch. And when I say massive,
even with our movie, like we work on the movie.
Those 3 years, that was like beta testing because I didn't know what I was doing. Nobody taught me how to run a TV network or learn the lingo and how to go about it. You know what I'm saying?
You had to learn the business on your own,
bro.
But you knew
it was rolling.
That's what I'm saying. But you knew you had to have content. That's the whole mastermind of
OG Law did a commercial for me on his page. It's probably still up. He went on there, downloaded. He said, "Yeah, this is where you go to download everything else. Download
right.
Yeah, you know what I mean." Did he on there showing the channels and all that? Like,
see what I'm saying?
We really did it. And when we come back, we coming back bigger than ever. I talked to Big Star for about an hour.
See what I'm saying? Shout out to Big Star, man.
Yeah, man, beautiful soul, man. You know what I mean? And I just told him like, look, bro. Whatever you want to do over here is yours. You know what I'm saying? So Star, he say, all right.
Hell yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I'm gonna pray on it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And so
this is what your essence of hip hop is bring. So when you ask me the question, how do I feel with it coming back around? Look what's going on. The real
ready for it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The real ones is on the front line now, and the right ones. That's why I said it's perfect timing for you. Because
we got to redo the whole beat. Well, you can't redo BET, but the things that we fell in love with.
There you go. The bass,
yeah, we bringing all that back. Actually, the concert Sunday, Underground Apex is our version of Rap City on Melanated. So
see what I'm saying?
Concert basically extended from the show.
Yep.
One of my hosts is Hatisha Rogers, Chatty Hattie.
Shout out to her.
She interviewed D Jones. D Jones was one of my first guests on that Jones.
Okay. Shout out to Jonesy.
We wanted to switch locations, and I didn't want to put Jones shit out. Like, you know what I mean? And then I had something better.
Right.
So I paused on it, but Jones know what it is. You know what I'm saying? He carrying.
Yep. All the time. Yep.
MC going Kiss got a banger together. You know what I mean? That's Jonesy's song, featuring Kiss and C. Yeah, I mean, and
off the album.
It's very big for people to know that about.
For real,
you know
bro. For real.
That his record and his vision brought that together. You know what I mean? So shout out to all.
And this is not his first record that he done put together like that and brought the guys out. You know what I'm saying? And this is what people got to understand with Jonesy. Like, like Jonesy, like I tell you, even asked me, like he said, "Damn, Ron, how you feel like?" How I feel that, still be rapping and making music and, you know what I mean, at your age. And I said, man, you know what? I love it because I can enjoy it now. When I was chasing it, I thought the world owed me something. I thought I was Superman. I thought I said that should have had you, but your raps ain't building no playgrounds. It ain't building no better schools. So I said that I had to sit back and think that's what I'm going to change the world with what I'm saying out my mouth, or I'm going to look at it like this rapping. I'm supposed to be a star in the world, and everybody around me supposed to like what I got going on, and motherfuckers ain't like nothing. And then I had to look in the mirror and realize, like, well, damn, why nobody? Because this is not their dream. This is not their goal. They got their own shit they got to carry.
Show me state.
There you go. You know what I mean?
Especially when the vision is huge.
There you go.
Because
that shit ain't overnight.
Shit. You know what I mean? Like, nigga call you and be like, yo, bro, I think we could do this. And it ain't nothing that you thinking about. You know
real shit.
And this is why I don't really turn blind eye or get an attitude when niggas don't buy in.
Right. to what
first time. Like, do you remember when I built this? It was like my own version of Facebook, my soundgrid.com.
Yeah, the sound. Yep.
All right. So when I first told niggas I'm about to make my own Facebook for hip hop, they thought I was fucking nuts. Right. Shout out to my partner at the time, Rob Vayner. You know what I mean? Sturdy Russian.
Shit was heavy.
Right. So, man, we put it together and it became so strong. Everybody had it. You had a page. Everybody had a page.
We was logged in. Like
I had did a commercial for it with Peanut Live. You know what I mean?
Real shit.
Guy, you know what I'm saying? One of my favorites.
Shout out to Peanut Live.
You know what I'm saying? And that shit just flew, man. And it got so big.
It was your own community. That's what I'm saying.
I had 11,000 members signed up to that joint with like with their pages and their pictures and making their groups and shit. And then what happened was
to load up your music.
We didn't get the robot protection, which is the capture.
Yeah, I remember.
So when you sign up to a site, it'll be like how many traffic lights you see here or whatever. We forgot about that. And with every 100 real accounts, we got 5,000 spam accounts.
Damn.
And the only way to delete those joints was like click and delete. Because if you click delete all, then you delete everybody, even the real niggas.
That's what I did on my Instagram. I was trying to get the fucking spam joints. Or niggas like, you had 60 something. I said, nigga, I hit the button and didn't know that shit was deleting everybody. That shit was like doodle. I say, oh shit.
When I tell you,
that's why my shit down to like 30 something. Remember, because remember they hit us with the spam joint.
We never closed the site either. We just watched it eat away.
Right.
And then just didn't renew the
domain and all that shit. Yep. But it's
I say all that to say though, it's forward thinking.
But you was marketing.
Oh no, for sure. Listen to me, man.
This
God
Facebook.
God ain't put me on this planet, bro, to be average.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
And a lot of people like to paint me cocky and all that. No. This is hip hop, right? Let's start with the basics, right? In this sport of word exchange and things of this nature, the goal is to be the best. You want to be the best version of you.
Facts.
And then when you feel like you're good enough to be that person and you want to go outside and intermingle and feature and do these records or whatever, right? Whether you like it or not, you putting your shit up against the next man's. Now, you have what's called friendly competition when you rapping with your niggas and you know you ain't trying to turn up on them, but the shit should still come out crazy because you dope and I'm dope and we putting dope together, right? So that's the re-up gang type shit, like where no, I'm not trying to shit on y'all, we just mobbing, but I know I'm a monster and every time I'm coming with the monster, you know what I'm saying? That 4 monsters, you know what that, I mean, that turns into that, but like it's not being cocky when you believe and you being dope. It's called confidence. It's not being cocky when you got a vision that everybody else don't understand, and if you press past them saying you shouldn't do it, no, that's not that. It's super confidence. It's earned confidence.
Right.
You know what I mean? Motherfucking rhymes I wrote in my life. How many rap books I had. How many stages I rocked. I don't give a fuck if I never got another record deal again. Hip hop, I'm endeared to that, cuz.
Yeah. That's facts.
From all components, I fucked up record needles faking the DJ. I fucked up walls thinking I could bomb. I done wore every piece of clothing that go with this shit.
No, real shit.
You understand?
Real shit.
Like, and I am a master of ceremony.
And been a leader in it.
So with that being said, like, that's not being cocky. That's kind of being upfront about what it is. You know what I mean? And dope is dope. Like, you can't, this shit ain't got nothing to do with nothing else. Like, you can get into the business side and however you see it, like, no, I need 60,000 to break your record. All right, some niggas think that. You know what I mean? You try and tell me everybody that got a record that I know that's hot pays 60,000? I don't think so.
Real shit.
Again, this is a popular narrative. You know what I mean? And then the nigga come bring it to you. Like, I just say, do you. And if niggas think you cocky in the process, as long as you going like this,
that's basically what
fuck what everybody else talking about, bro.
Go do you out.
Because one thing for sure, 2 things for certain, them niggas gonna find somebody else to cheer for when it ain't you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like when they see it in their eyes, it's like, all right, whatever, I'm over here now.
They over there now.
That's the time when you be sitting there like, man, I should have or I could have. No, press the fucking go button because regardless, people going to talk.
Yep.
And hate is a part of it.
Yeah.
You shouldn't even account hate. Like, I can't. You think elephants worry about flies all fucking day? No, I'm serious. They're going to be there.
They are.
But meanwhile, I'm moving shit around and making shit happen. Sometimes it's a necessary nuisance.
Real shit.
You know what I mean? But
because if it gets your way,
you gotta stay the course, cuz. Clark Kent told me, man, one thing I love about you is can't nobody tell you not this shit. Shout out to that man was betting.
Shout out to Clark Kent.
That man was betting on me and him to come take shit. And when we had our record deal. Shout out to my nigga to the he know we wasn't rapping to just come stand next to the other niggas. Right. You understand what I'm saying? I'm talking about the big dogs. This include anybody at that time that was big. And I had my deal before 50 came out. Like he got signed to Interscope, I think, right after, maybe a year or two, like after I got released. Right. You know what I'm saying? Right. But like I'm saying, any rapper that was at the top of the game, when we was putting this album together and constructing this shit, it wasn't to be mediocre or just be like, yo, I got an album out. Right. Fuck no. I didn't have 5 of the top labels in New York vying for this shit because we was just coming to like, no, nigga. Right. It was a pivotal 2000, 2001. Nah, that was a strong changing of the guard era.
It really was.
And I was in the fucking thick of it.
You real shit.
You understand what I'm saying?
Real shit.
Like, yo, I don't know what God shielded me from that not happening. You know what I mean? Because who knows? Right. You understand?
Right. But I'm glad you put it in God's hands, though. That's
everything's in God's hands. You know what I mean? It's all God's timing. You know what I mean? Like every plan I ever had that I wanted to go right, that went left, and I felt some type of way about, only for some short time later, something I didn't think of that was a better move took place. That wasn't me. No, real talk. That was God. You know what I'm saying? And you gotta be aware of that type of shit as you walking through. Yeah, that's facts. You know what I mean? That's facts. It's like having the silver lining awareness while you're moving. You know what I mean? That's a blessing. And I'm grateful for it. So like, you know, I don't know, man. With me, I just love this shit. You know what I'm saying? I love hip hop. Facts. Forever and a day. And I'ma always rhyme. I thank God that everybody talking about it's cool to be old rap, and I see the clips. My brothers doing them, you know what I mean? I see Lava come out and Diddy Bop the Inglorious Bastard. Hey, man, listen. You know what I mean? Like, shout out to Live, when man. You dope. You dope. No, real shit. Real like, shit. I always got to keep it a bean. I love that Jim Jones was pushing his line as far as being older and rapping. Like, when he came out with the, what was that shit he had?
Harlem John.
There's a Harlem. Like, I was fucking with that jump. Like, I'm never gonna be a hater.
No, can't be. You when you love hip hop.
I'm never gonna be a hater. And just to keep it balanced, we already know if a question was to be asked, who I'm gonna pick, if that came up. But that ain't what I'm talking about. I'm talking about Jim been pushing his line the whole time. Yeah. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah. So you gotta, I gotta respect that because I'm a hip hop nigga and I understand what it takes to sustain.
Especially, and that's the whole thing. You gotta sustain. You know what I'm saying? Niggas want you now. You as old as you retire and vial out. But my thing is, if you ain't vialing out, let me live.
You can't put no age on this shit.
You can't put no age on this shit. You know what I mean?
And I'm glad that that's cool now. Like even all the blogs and the podcast and all that, like how they embracing it. And what's dope about that is older hip hop niggas run the podcast space.
We do.
You got Gil and Low, right? You got Joe and Kiss. You got Joe Button.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
Like
all the niggas that been in the action.
Look, Nori. Them all OGs of hip hop, East Coast style.
All OGs.
You understand what I'm saying? So it's funny that wave swing back around when the niggas in power are those niggas. So that's dope. I love it.
And when Diddy was out, he was running Revolt and all these other things. So this is what people got to understand. y'all talk this age shit, but I'm like half the niggas they got this the brunches and all the gates that y'all talk about closing the gates on niggas. It's y'all old peers.
You know why I would never let could nobody ever put age on hip hop for me? Because the niggas I love in this shit got older. Mm-hmm. I watched Kane, Slick Rick, Lux, Schoolie D, KRS-One. Rest in peace. I watched all these guys.
Look, Biz Markie. You even got Fat Man Scoop.
Listen, I watched Rest in Peace.
Rest in peace.
Rest in peace, Clark Kent.
Rest in peace, Clark Kent. Rest in peace.
Right.
What's his name? Man, he died during COVID, man. What was his name? The guy, Fred the Godson,
Rest
man.
In peace,
Rest in peace, Fred. You know what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? Like you gotta. It's crazy, man. It's crazy,
right?
Big L. It's people in the game, man. Like really changed lives.
It was a point I wanted to make before it was wrong.
No, you were talking about Clark. You weren't talking about Clark. You was basically saying like it was a pivotal point of people sustaining.
No, what I said was I don't let people tell me hip hop is getting old because the MCs that was my superheroes, they got older. Mm-hmm. And you couldn't tell me that because the men got older, they wasn't still them niggas. Mm-hmm. You understand what I'm saying? Like I used to, like, you know what I mean? Like I used to always want to see them niggas. My mom used to take me to the Sixers games right down the Spectrum back in the day. And at the halftime, we used to have a lot of hip hop shows.
Yeah, yes, they did. Yes, they did.
And cause like it wasn't nothing better to me than watching them niggas fuck that stage up. Mm-hmm. Like, you know what I mean? And I just wanted to do the same thing. So a nigga, what? Hip hop got an age.
They tripping.
I smoke.
Oh, you already know, big bro. You already know. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like
new shit coming, man. Shout out to my new co-pilot, Clinton Sparks. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? He's hosting the mixtape.
Shout out to Sparks, man.
The Nostalgia Six. It's the Nostalgia Sick tape. I call it.
Yeah.
As I be wanting to say mix, the sick and mix be coming out. It's the Nostalgia Sick tape.
Yeah, but that's how you know big bro was fucking the mixtapes up back in the day, niggas.
This is my last John rapping on niggas beats though. As much as I love it, man, I'm cool. Like,
yeah, you're an original guy. Like you love your own. You got your own style.
Oh, for sure. But I'm just cool. Like I'm just cool. Like I love creating my music.
That's what I'm saying. You got your own formula, bro.
When you fuck up a nigga beat, you create a memory on their beat.
Right.
When you create from creation,
and that's why if you ever notice, and that's why if you notice
when
it's
yours,
and that's why, and this is why if you notice, niggas be like, damn, why ain't nobody coming at me? Because I'm in my own lane. I rap on original beats. If I do a challenge, it just gotta be something unique or dope or something that I feel, or I might have already came across the song and said, "Damn, boy, I'd have laid some shit on that."
Challenge, you know what popped in my head? What? Crash Out.
Yeah,
yo,
shit like that. You know what I mean? It gotta be. Shout out the lights, man. I remember when I first met Lights.
That was Lights and Friday, right? Mm-hmm. Shout out to both of them. Philadelphia dope niggas. And then Meek jumped on the remix, right?
Shit was crazy.
You understand me? Philadelphia heavy shit.
You know what I mean? And that's what I'm saying. Like
but when you say challenge, before that, challenge belonged to AR Ab in my mind.
Yeah.
Shout out to AR
Shout out to AR Ab, man. Free the guys, man.
Moves.
Straight up, man.
But Lights, that shit was crazy.
That shit was a good joint, man.
It was crazy, bro.
Yeah, man. I'm trying to get Lights up here, man. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I need somebody to get in touch with
the city is in a good space right now, talent-wise, man.
It is. It always. I feel like it always was, big bro.
It's a different energy right now.
Oh, yeah. Like right now.
In this space right now,
yeah.
It's a different
energy, it is a different energy. Niggas, I think niggas went back.
Sieg and Kiss, man.
Yeah.
Sieg voice sound thorough as shit on that joint.
Yeah. She was.
I know. As a hip hop nigga, how you felt when that shit ran through,
bro. It made me feel like it was the truth again. Like,
right
when I heard him, I said, "Oh my god!" I said, "He coming like this."
And then when you come off that high, you think about his Jonesy record.
But then Jonesy fuck it up. Jonesy give you some shit where you like.
He the only nigga. He the only nigga I feel like ad lib heavy like I do. Niggas
what I'm
always
saying.
come
Yeah,
in
that's
my
what I'm
ad
saying.
libs,
Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, y'all get those.
Yo,
y'all the only two
he be
niggas I know
ringing-
that can get
yo,
stories in between the
him and
crack of y'all
Ranshaw.
bars.
Him and Rand, shout out Ranshaw,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
Him and
yeah,
Rand
yeah,
got
yeah.
a crazy joint.
Y'all the only niggas.
Oh man, what is it called? Don't do that. You got to bring it. Oh man.
Damn, I can't.
God.
They did a video to that joint too.
I can hear Rand singing. I think that's Rand on the hook. Oh my God, that shit's so crazy though. This is one of my favorite. I told Ace McCloud, shout out Ace McClick. I told Ace, I said, Ace, I love that joint.
Mm-hmm. Shout out to Ace too, man. You know that's my Aries brother, man. You know what I'm saying? Ace McClick.
I can hear the hook, man. They fucked that joint up.
But you know, Rand.
On this record, right? Josie ad libs, right? I was cracking. I said, this nigga crazy because it's definitely it's Philly, man. We just got a different bop, man.
We do, bro. We think different. We think different. We know what's going on. Like we the type of niggas that walk in the room. If you don't look a nigga dead in their eyes, then you fuck around and probably don't be from Philly. Cause we walk in the room and go, we looking niggas in their eyes. We ain't just shaking and dapping niggas up. We looking y'all. What's up, homie? Y'all niggas good? Motherfuckers looking up like, damn, this nigga reading me. Yeah, we reading y'all niggas. Yes, we are. Like a book.
Whole place laid out.
Oh,
10 minutes.
10 minutes on some Terminator shit. And then you might hear, I'll be back.
And it ain't just me. It's we. Everybody scanning this joint. So by the time we congregate to our spot, niggas bring intel to
you are already like, you see the niggas over there, them niggas there, they OT niggas. Them niggas, yeah.
Yo, that's how the re-up moved around. Like
that's how I had to move around. Like, you know, when you was in Houston,
I remember one time, right? I forget where the fuck we is at, right? But when we came in the club, right? I seen the nigga already in his act. I think I might have told John. Listen, right? I think I might have told Lava like,
look, that we got one.
See, I mean,
there you go.
So we already go to our spot, and I think a football player hired us. I don't remember.
Right.
So somewhere at the end of the night, we all in the parking lot, but we spread out. I think Miles over there.
Right.
Somebody was standing together. Lava was standing either near the clips or like away. Right. We were spread out, but I'm like down the parking lot though, right? So I'm talking to the females. We doing us, right? So some said, "Look up." Mm-hmm. So I looked and I
see that nut ass nigga.
No, everything was still. Ooh. This is the after let out.
Ooh.
Everything was still. And I'm watching them look around, but I'm like, who they looking for? Mm-hmm. Then it hit me, damn, we all spread out.
Right.
They looking for us. So when I went to look at Lava, he already on it. Come on. Uh-huh. Right? I'm talking about this nigga at least 50 yards away from me.
You can see that nigga.
As soon as I said, dog, it was like this.
Yup.
I'm like, yeah, I'm hit.
Getting the fuck up out of here.
So now when we get there, I don't know if it was Mile or Push. We had to get somebody. No, Mile was arguing with the nigga.
Okay.
Yeah, Mile get to going back and forth with the nigga a little bit. Like, what, nigga? Because the whole crowd was pressing. Like, it turned into that.
Right, that's why you was
on, our spidey senses.
It was on some shit, y'all wiggled out.
And whoever booked us, that man's wife was a fucking soldier. She stood in front of them niggas like, y'all not gonna fuck my name up. Y'all not gonna fuck my husband money up. And them niggas with us. Slow that shit up. But it was already
on that. Yeah, it was no, I wouldn't do some shit like that on West Feet. No, not even West Feet, Cincinnati. When I told you them little niggas was in the club, I'm like, niggas. That's when we went down there to do the shit with DJ Unk.
Gotta read it.
And nigga, listen. Look, we at the cell, we sitting right here. This the bar. We standing up. I turn around and I just see two little niggas. I'm talking about these. I don't even know how these little niggas got in the club. So I knew that somebody had them in there. So I turn around, them niggas just like that. So I'm like, I'm from Philly, you know. My spidey senses go right up, antennas go right up. I'm like, I spin back around, order my Corona, tap my man like, yo. There's two little niggas behind this nigga sitting right at this little round table. They was just sitting there gritting. In my mind, I'm like, all right, I got the yellow canary shit on with I got the grills in and shit. We just came back from here. We got all the shit on South Street. I'm dead. But I ain't that like most of the niggas. We in VIP. It's niggas in there with shit looking like, man, it costs houses. You gotta think this is the crunk era. This DJ on, this is nigga, motherfucking rich boy niggas on 24s. This is that era. That's why I got the grills in. Boom. I turn back around, this motherfucker behind me. He like, what's up, man? Well, I turn around and said, what's up, cuz? He like, yo, that shit look nice. I said, oh man, this was a wedding gift, cuz. I was like, yo, wife gave me this shit. Shit nice, right? He like, I was like, yeah, I'm from Philly, cuz. I was like, you ever want to come to Philly, nigga? Nigga, like, yo, you from, yeah, I'm from Philly. He like, oh, all right. I'm like, yeah, you ever been to South Street, little nigga? He like, no, you know, I'd love to come to, I'm like, all right, well, you got a phone number or something, nigga? I'm like, where your phone at? I just start brodying the whole, give me your phone, nigga. He like, turned the whole shit around. 5 minutes.
You ever been in a room full of niggas, right? And everybody there with somebody, and y'all say y'all waiting on the session to start or whatever the fuck the case is, and ain't nobody saying nothing. Like niggas just like staying to themselves with the niggas they with, but we in a space smaller than this, like niggas chilling, right? And then two things break that silence. Somebody got a backwood or a blunt. This was when niggas was smoking blunts. And back then I wasn't really smoking. I started smoking at 24.
Real shit.
Right.
Real
so,
shit.
Like niggas want something to smoke, but that motherfucking Madden come on.
Oh yeah, the video. I
seen video games break ice thicker than motherfucking North Pole.
Bro, listen, I told you we was in the bar. Listen, this the craziest shit ever, right? We in West Virginia. We in Charleston. I don't bet. He'll tell you, I'm not a gambler. I lose on everything. But it was two niggas playing that I was just like, I'm watching them play. I'm like, these niggas bombs. I said, man, what we betting? So my cousin, he come over there just digging. Oh, we paying $50 a game, nigga. I'm like, this my blood though. I'm like, what? He trying to take every penny out my pocket on some young boy, on some nut shit. So he can use me. Cause now I need him for food or whatever else or some smoke or go get the fuck all that. So I'm like $50. So I look at I let them niggas play one more game, big bro. Soon as the ball lost, I said, yo, I got 50. This one, McNabb, we just got T.O. I'm in that joint. Yo, I swear to God.
Yeah, T.O. was an absolute
beast when I'm smoked. So look, I'm smoking.
He was absolute.
I throw 2 interceptions with this nut ass nigga McNabb. Or come down, he score, he go up a touchdown. My cousin laughing like, yeah.
But niggas knew what it was with McNabb on Madden. You passed a little bit.
Bro,
you run a lot.
So look, that's what I did. Look, so look, he scored. I look at my cousin and everybody in the bar. Everybody at the joint at the bar because we playing over the TV over the bar. So we on the other side of the bar, and I'm just like this. My cousin and they like, yeah, you gonna lose, nigga. You gonna lose that $50, nigga. I'm like, I'm sweating like a motherfucker. I see the nigga defense line up. I'm like, oh, this nigga smoke. Man, I threw a sweep, but I threw a play action on him. He slow. I threw a play action on this nigga. He went for the sweep. I run back. Fucking inside. Whoa! Throw that shit to T.O. nigga. This nigga wide open, cuz this dumbass nigga blitz. And I straight score it, cuz. Do a 2-point conversion on this dumbass and get that. Boom. He scores, kick the field goal, lost by 1 point, nigga. That's the first time I ever joined him. We got 2 minutes. So look, right before I always ask everybody before I end the show or whatever, where you see yourself at in the next 5 years, big bro?
I'm trying to be. I am walking into the fruition of like being the next Bob Johnson. You know what I mean? I love hip hop. I'm a rap forever. I got music for days. We putting it all out. It's gonna be direct to consumer. And I'll be back on this joint to make that announcement. Just like we're gonna talk about melanated. I need a whole episode to really get into all of that. But I just want to be a massive entrepreneur mogul, man. Like,
Real
you know
shit.
what I mean? And I want to and I want to cultivate Philadelphia culture.
Right, man.
Like,
right.
You know what I mean?
And I think that's what just do for you.
I've worked with every artist, man. Like some of the most talented people we have. Suzanne Christine.
Shout out to
you
Suzanne.
Know what I mean? Krista Nay, Rosie Bonds.
Yeah, damn. Shout out to Rosie.
It's so many artists, man. Like
it really is.
Whether it's R&B, then I jumped into the comedy lane.
Right, that too.
When I created the Laugh Cry comedy show. Rest in peace to my man Chris Cotton. He was very big on.
Rest in peace to Mr.
Very
Cotton.
influential on me doing that. Yeah, Chris Cotton was that nigga. And shout out to Josh Koch because Josh Koch linked into the brand, which is Lab Cry Heavy. I consider him part of it.
Right.
You know what I mean? You know, all this is just vision, man.
Right.
Damn, let's try this. Let's do that. And then like when Cotton came at me with the comedy, I just was like, I don't know. And he gave me a couple words and the shit lined up. It made sense. We laughed, we smoked, and it was up.
There you go. There you go. You ain't holding no bars,
man.
Yeah, you ain't holding no bars. You ain't holding no bars. You know what I mean? You at the, like I said, I think you at the age where, you know, you staring everything and you staring it the right way. You know what I'm saying? And you connecting the dots with your peoples again. Like everything coming back around where everybody understands that we grown, we grew. It's time to connect. We still alive. Why not do this shit together? You know, I always was taught two heads better than one. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's strength in numbers, man.
It's strength in numbers, man. You know, that's how the rich really
got
get
a
rich.
project coming out soon, featuring a lot of Philadelphia artists. It's called the LOEP. The project is called the LOEP. It's a acronym, LOEPS, and it's a League of Extraordinary Pens. You know what I mean?
Fire.
Yeah, like
got any shout outs?
I'm just hip hopping, man. You know what I mean? I'm definitely, my business is right though. I'm coming right, man. Like I don't want nothing to do with the system, bro. I look at all that shit as the Matrix.
It is.
You know
it is.
I mean?
Twilight Zone, all that shit. You know what I mean?
I even liken it, and I know somebody gonna be mad at me, but I don't care. I feel like, you know, when I hear a fourth of a penny for your music,
yeah, that shit crazy.
You know what I mean? Like
that shit crazy, bro. I ain't gonna lie, I just got my biggest royalty publishing drawing for the first time in years. But I had just seen my biggest drawing, and I tell everybody, they said, you know, Cuzzo said, well, damn, where that come from? I said, I put 11 albums out last year. I realized through looking at Lil Durk's catalog that your catalog is your equity. You can't just put a single out no more and think you're gonna ride that through 6 months. It's not happening. You gotta put this shit out every chance you get.
This is what I'm gonna say. Because when people speak like that, and I love you, but when people say it like that, it come off like it's a law. What I believe
No, it's not.
What I believe is what worked for you might not work for me.
There you go.
So niggas got to find a niche, and one of them is what you're saying,
right?
And one of them is what I'm saying. But I'm just religiously.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. No, put it like this, big bro. Just imagine if you had all that.
I want nothing to do with that shit,
right.
Bro. Like,
and that's that corporate shit you was talking about earlier when you said.
But you gotta understand, bro.
And
they was raining down upon me, man. About not having my music available, right? Niggas in my DMs, they in my Gmail.
But I'm gonna tell you,
I don't want to hear your music for free. I want to pay you for it. But
look,
I didn't want to tell them what I'm saying now,
right?
Because it wasn't fashionable.
Right.
You was crazy to talk like that. But now when you hear Lizzo speak,
yeah, you got to.
You know what I mean? Or
you got to.
You hear this shit they talking about Spotify,
right?
And the fine print niggas don't read.
I'm trying to build me my own motherfucking Rome Your Favorite Rapper app. So when niggas come on, I'm trying to get me an app built because I'm trying to they can take TikTok, they can take Instagram, they can take. It's nothing to try. But that's what I'm saying. Like,
do it.
I'm going to do it.
Yeah, we don't.
Yeah, we gonna do it.
I probably check myself a few times with the if.
We gonna do it. We gonna do it.
You know what I mean? Because you got to claim that shit.
You got to, because like even with the podcast, they thought it was just gonna stay online. It was like, no, I did that. But why would I keep it online when y'all my peoples? I know everybody. Y'all, these my folks. Everybody fuck with me. I respect them. They respect me. I say the ones that love me, they show up.
We grinding.
The ones that be like, oh, all right, are you wrong out? You know, I think about it. I'll be like, all right, cool. I'm not gonna chase you down.
We grinding for real.
Real shit.
We grinding for real.
And I appreciate you, big bro, for coming on.
You already know. It's big boy plans at hand, and ain't none of this shit ideas. It's already in the work. Like a lot of this shit has been established. It's being beta tested. You know what I mean? You know, Lord willing,
we're gonna get this movie.
God be this that's definitely coming. Heartless Part 2. Nostalgia coming soon, hosted by Clinton Sparks. You know what I mean? And
you gotta stop it?
Audio source unavailable.
You stopped it? Oh, all right. Oh yeah, the mic stopped. Mic stopped. It's public on the screen? No, it's the mic.
It's not there.
The mic's the huh?
I ain't stopping it.
Oh, all right. See, shout out to my big bro. Why do you talk like this?
Listen, man, rest in peace to Clark Kent. I already gave my shout outs to the Re-Up gang. You know what I mean? Shout out you.
I appreciate you, big
You understand? Shout out Cuz.
You already know.
You know what I mean? And shout out the city, man.
Yeah, man.
You know what I mean? Nostalgia coming soon, like I said, hosted by Clinton Sparks, man, and a lot of other shit, nigga.
Listen, man, y'all know this is Entrepreneur Talk Live, man. We're going to be favorite rapper, man. Till next time, Big Bro gonna come back and do a second interview, man. We're gonna talk about a lot of shit. Until next time, man, I love y'all, man.
And meanwhile,
get it.